Your Excellency, Honorable President Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Your Excellency, Honorable Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, President of the Revolutionary Government of Zanzibar. His Excellency, Dr. Mpango, Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania. His Excellency, Dr. Honorable Prime Minister of of Tanzania, Kassim Majaliwa. His Excellency, former President of Mozambique, Crisano. The Mkapa family, Lady Mkapa, widow of the late former Benjamin Mkapa. Honorable ministers here present, distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps, Dr. Adeline Kamambo, Chair of the Board of Trustees of the Benjamin William Mkapa Foundation, Dr. Ellen Sinkoro, Chief Executive Officer of the Benjamin William Mkapa Foundation, invited guests, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. On behalf of the United States government, I'm grateful to speak at this second high-level symposium honoring the life and success of the late former President of the United Republic of Tanzania, the Honorable Benjamin William Mkapa. Today we honor a true champion of global health, a developmentalist, a regionalist, a globalist, and a great statesman. The late President Mkapa would be proud to see us as we join forces to build resilient partnerships to improve the lives of the underserved population. The past 2 years saw the world beset with deadly pandemics. We are, of course, not yet free from COVID-19. As you all know, we continue to contend with the virus and are still reeling from its global health and social and economic impacts. COVID-19 has hit the world while countries in sub-Saharan Africa continue to suffer from other epidemics like malaria, HIV/AIDS, and tuberculosis. Maternal mortality and critical shortage of healthcare workers make the situation even worse for marginalized communities and compromise the quality of available health services. As you know, the theme of this year's symposium, Resilient Leadership, Inspiring Change for All, reflects our aspirations in our current global situation. We are at a time where countries like Tanzania need a resilient health system and a strong public health leadership. The United States is proud to be a partner to the United Republic of Tanzania as we continue to work together toward President Mkapa's vision of creating healthy lives and well-being for all here in Tanzania and all across Africa. 13 years ago, the World Health Organization called member states to work together towards universal health coverage, which aligns with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. In line with Benjamin Mkapa's vision, the third goal focuses on ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all at all ages. This can only happen if every Tanzania has equal access to quality health services. It is a tragedy to still see a woman losing her life as she gives birth to another human being because of barriers to access to care. It's also a tragedy to see people, both young and old, dying for lack of proper prevention, treatment, and care for diseases like malaria, tuberculosis, and HIV. It's also a tragedy to see how the COVID-19 pandemic continues to claim lives despite the availability of vaccine. While we know these tragedies still exist, there is both hope and progress in the provision of health care. On behalf of the United States government, I commend the government of the United Republic of Tanzania for their efforts to implement the legacy of Benjamin Mkapa by making progress towards universal health coverage. Resiliency for the health system comes through investment and improved country-led coordination of health systems strengthening efforts. Deliberate action must be taken to make single health insurance a reality, both on the mainland and here in Zanzibar. We strongly encourage building partnerships that generate tangible outcomes in the health sector. This requires coordination with the public sector, the private sector, faith-based communities, as well as civil society organizations. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I will close by reaffirming the United States government's commitment to continue supporting the vision of the late Benjamin Mkapa, the resilient, focused leader who inspired change and whose work continues through the Benjamin William Mkapa Foundation. We will continue to support skills development of healthcare workers and prioritize support to areas where there are discrepancies between the care provided to patients and recommended best practices in healthcare, particularly in remote facilities. I think, as you all know, we're still very much in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, the United States government calls on all actors, both state and non-state, to accelerate vaccination efforts for the immunity of all eligible Tanzanians. As Her Excellency, President Samia Suluhu Hassan says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. The United States and the Development Partners Group chooses to go far by building those strong collaborations. Tuko pamoja, asanteni sana.